Welcome back to Dog Breath Video, home to poems, stories, and drawings from the imagination of a somewhat weird young child in the 70s. In this, the second Henry the Hedgehog video, our spiky friend will engage us with more fun, thoughts, and philosophy of an Aeronation-ID nature. As always, Dog Breath Video thanks you for being here now and hopes you will subscribe for later. Enjoy! We highly recommend that you hit pause if you ever need to examine the content more closely. Now, let's meet Henry the Hedgehog. Just now we used a word, Aeronation-ID, a word that does not really exist, but is derived from Aeronationi, which is the small mammal subfamily that hedgehogs belong to. Luckily, if you want to know more about real hedgehogs, the internet has virtually limitless resources just waiting to fill that particular void. These two strips illustrate the laziness of Henry's creator and the reason this video was called Repeats. A picture may paint 1,000 words, but one picture can also populate many frames. The type of repetitive progression seen in these two cartoons is a learnt time-wasting technique from younger days, filling multiple notepads at school with irrelevance, page after page of seemingly nothingness until arriving at a dubious punchline. Repetition repeats itself in this cartoon, though only once. What is notable is the unusual running style for a hedgehog. Henry seems to have spent time around cats and dogs, picking up their running form. Also, there is the realization, a self-awareness, that what he has just done in the face of danger is completely outside the scope of normal hedgehog behavior. Recounting what was said previously, in times gone past this cartoon would have filled at least 5 pages of a notepad. However, for publication in a student newspaper, where boring student politics takes pride of place, space is limited. Repetition still rules along with the dubious and somewhat predictable punchline. One thing that has not been mentioned yet is Henry's rock. It appears many times and obviously represents Henry's safe place, possibly in a similar fashion to Snoopy on his doghouse roof, rather than anything approaching reality. This cartoon has also revisited the subject of clever worm versus not-so-clever hedgehog. This is a question that was avoided before and will be avoided again. Maybe next time we will examine this in more depth. The Dog Breath video team thanks you for watching. Please watch all of our other content. Some is good, some is great, and some is absolute rubbish. But, as we all know, absolute rubbish can be very entertaining. Once again, thank you. Please subscribe and come on back.